All right, so we'll move on to the IQ deep dive segment. We'll be breaking down the United Arsenal game, I should say. Um, United lost 1-0 at home to the Arsenal. Arsenal scored a set piece. So streets are calling them Stoke City.
Harambal.
Yeah, streets. Like, that's hey, again. I'm just telling you what streets are saying, right?
It's just
Not me. But again, uh, Amarin Ball for United, three in the back, four in the midfield, three up top. With the back, I guess the most important player here, in my opinion, is Luke Shaw because he can also play left back. He allows Dogu go up and then the team to shift for Dalo to stay. Mbeumo can be isolated one-on-one here. Like Casemiro and Bruno in the midfield, then Mount starts an inside left, but he can roam and play as a 10 and Cunha up top. So most of the time they did this pretty much. Well, actually, most of the time they did this, I should say, where they brought Mount back into the midfield and left these two like this because Mbeumo was cheating. He wasn't like coming back as often or anything like that. So very fluid United formation. Interesting to see how Bruno plays the rest of the season in this deeper role.
mm,
Um, I feel like he was missed closer to goal, in my opinion. But credit to Mason Mount. That's probably me personally the best I've seen him play in a United shirt. He was very mobile, very effective in what they're trying to do. Um, for Arsenal, they played their usual 4-3-3 with Sachs on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Gyökeres as the 9. He did not. I don't know if he played that game or not. I think he was. I don't think Arsenal are used to playing with like a target man yet, and it kind of showed. But Captain Odegaard at the midfield with Rice and Zubimendi, uh, Benny Blanco, Ben White, I should say. Good to see him back. I think he's a very good player, and obviously had a tough season last season with injuries. But good to see him back. Calafiori, the goal scorer, as the left back, and Gabriel, another person that just came back from injury, paired with Saliba. Gabriel had a very, very strong game defensively again, so it looks like he hasn't missed a beat there. Um, but for Arsenal, again, the same triangle game where it is Calafiori, Declan, and Martinelli on the left, and Saka, Benny Blanco, and Odegaard on the right side, just creating triangles, and Yoker is going to each side to support or make runs to stretch the defense. Arsenal didn't play well. I think that United outplayed them again. Alafiori is very offensive minded, so Mbeumo was, especially in the first half, there are a couple times where Casemiro will win the ball and just send him here, and just either him or Cunha anywhere, just running at the defense. Um, Cunha had a very strong game. He had drew a couple saves from the goalie as well. I mean, United I thought played better. They deserved to win the game, but it wasn't like clear cut like chances where it's like, oh, he should be scoring that
mm.
kind of situation. So it wasn't a comfortable 1-0 win, but it wasn't a scary 1-0 win for Arsenal.
No,
It wasn't scary. I don't know what you thought.
no. I mean, they looked like they were they weren't. They, they're looking to. They've built a side that they've wanted to instill the mentality of winning these close games on the road.
Yep.
So even if it was a sweat fest for them internally, I didn't really see that on the
Nah.
pitch for them. I think this is like kind of what they're as of last season started to implement as business as usual.
Yeah.
Um, at least on the road, they see this as a way not to really uh, be as flamboyant, just get the result, kind of close up shop. I think Calafiore scored early in the first half.
Yeah, like the 13, 14 minutes, something like that.
And I'm sure I didn't see it, but I'm sure there was like something to like just
kill the game.
Kill it. Like they're gonna try everything to close. I mean, obviously there's a gap between the two teams. They are literally going to have to play outside of themselves and try everything to try and equalize. And they did. United played well.
Very well.
To their testament. It's kind of like you guys can hit us with your best shot type of thing. And they had some really good shots.
Yeah, very well.
They're going to have a better season. I think that goes without saying.
Better season.
A full preseason with new players. With the preseason in general, I think that's major for a new manager or a manager in general. So they're all hopefully it'll all take. So we'll see.
We'll see. But to be fair to Arsenal, even with United's bad patch of decades, I would say at least, they barely win at Old Trafford. So I think I saw, or I was listening to a pod, and I heard that I think over the last, I don't know how many decades, Arsenal have only won 5 or 6 times at Old Trafford, and half of them are with Mikel Arteta. So to be fair, I mean, for Arsenal, Old Trafford is not the easiest place to go, and they got the job done. I was very impressed with Zubimendi in the 6. Coming. I mean, we see this in world football today, where if you can, the thing that they've some people criticize Rice for not being able to do. They have a midfielder in Zubimendi who can, which is receive the 1.5 turn and dictate play from deep, which frees up Rice to also drop in, because sometimes they built from behind in the box. Sometimes it's just Zubimendi by himself in the middle, trying to find spaces and progress the ball up the pitch. So Zubimendi was very, very impressive. Saka was quiet. Martinelli was quiet. Gyökeres was quiet. I mean, in my opinion, I think the best part of the performance for Arsenal was defensively. So again, they got the job done. Again, shout out to them. I mean, 3 points is all that matters, but United would probably be better this season. They looked very, very good.
Yeah.
You're going to say something?
No, I was just looking something up.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be good.
Better.
They're going to be better. Very good. Better. The Ligt was very, very good too. I think it'll be interesting when Lisandro Martinez comes, where he fits in all this. Maybe he takes the Luke Shaw route, the Luke Shaw role, because probably can do that. Yeah, and we know Luke Shaw has had his issues with health, so we'll see. But that was it wasn't really much to go.
Højlund, this is the second game I think he didn't feature in any way capacity.
I mean, his first game of the season. We mean in
was he on the bench? Or?
He wasn't in the squad.
Yeah,
he wasn't in the squad.
That's what I was trying to say.
He was in the squad. I would double check though, but he was in the squad. He's because Lukaku is hurt. So I saw that Napoli is after everybody's secondary, or if you're not using a player anymore, Napoli is after you. Because I saw them linked with Jadon Sancho, Raheem Sterling, now Højlund.
Yeah,
Napoli wants but they do need a striker now that Lukaku is down. But was he on the bench? No, he was not. Xerxes was on the bench. I thought Xerxes would have done well in that game.
Yeah, but so I think with that Sesko signing, right? Mm-hmm. It kind of leaves him as the they kind of. I don't want to say that they're different strikers.
Yeah,
in terms of their opportunities to play, I think it's kind of like a redundancy. I'm sure he feels some type of way that. Since he's been purchased or acquired, Xerxes come in and
snatch this chain.
Yeah, there's been several attackers, so he's just If you don't believe in me, just say that.
I think they just said it.
Yeah, they just said it.
They just
So,
said it.
I think you'll find a place where you can be, a small fish in a big pond.
At Newcastle.
Yeah. Ooh, Eddie Howe has a way of creating strikers, so maybe.
Yeah, Newcastle, in my opinion, but we'll see.